Well, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day. I didn't even know it was Earth Day until I heard you playing the Michael Jackson song.
Best. Earth Day, the Earth song by Michael Jackson with the giraffes in the video.
Well, here we are
Good.
on Earth Day, and our topic is laughing through the chaos.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Jason. That's Gucci. We're the Flames. Yeah, so it's so funny laughing through the chaos, like moments, seconds before we hit the live button and went live. Jackie created an image, and we were trying to figure out how to get the image in the right place, and we were having, I don't know, it was
A debate.
a quick little squabble about how we were going to do that. Anyway, so that's why I am killing time to find our questions. So,
What are you doing today?
what am I doing today? I am going to go to the gym again and hope that I don't have another crazy reaction and have to take the rest of the day off, but I think it'll be okay. After that, I am gonna teach a couple classes and do a little bit of work, and that's about it. But that's not why people are watching. People are watching because they want to know how we go through life. What are you doing today? You're so weird.
I have a DEXA scan today to see to determine how brittle my bones are or are not.
Isn't that something that only like people over 65 do?
It is,
Oh.
but I get to do it every year also. These are the things we don't talk about, but I have to do a bone density scan today. So
Just for fun.
no one be jealous. That's where I'm going today.
But it's not a hard thing.
No,
it's just like it's
super easy, but who wants to hear the results? Not me.
Brittle bones. Hopefully you don't have brittle bones.
We'll see. I don't usually.
Okay, back to the topic of the day. Laughing through the chaos.
Okay.
When life feels overwhelming, why do you think laughter can be one of the best ways to reconnect as a couple?
Because if you can't laugh at things like right now, this is a pretty nice sweatshirt that I have here. Maybe my nicest. And she's just biting it.
Wow. That was
She bit my chair, my nice chair in the kitchen.
We just laugh. So basically instead of dealing with it, we just laugh.
I think maybe that's it.
Less stress, more laughter.
Well, yeah, I mean, if there's things you can't change, why get all tense and mess up your Aura Ring score over it? Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Why do you say that? I look at my Aura Ring score every day. My stress is down, which is good. But you know what? The other day when we had dinner with Mike, I said,
and Tanya.
Mike and Tanya, sorry, the Surgots. And so we're talking about the Aura Ring, and I'm like, I don't understand why my stress is so high on my Aura Ring. I don't feel stressed. He's all, you look stressed right now. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't feel it.
And what did I say?
What?
He doesn't look stressed. He's just wound tight all the time.
Very wound tight. It's just how I roll. But yeah, I think when life is overwhelming, you know, we tend to go down this road of like the worst case scenario, and sometimes the worst case scenario never even plays out, and not even close to that.
Usually it doesn't, right?
Usually it doesn't. And yeah, I think, you know, just kind of laughing things off. Like, you know, just now, Gucci decided to eat the cat's bird toy.
Favorite toy.
Yeah, it's his favorite toy right now. What are you going to do? We're probably just going to buy another bird toy. I don't know. What are we going to do? Get rid of the dog? Can't get rid of the dog. We're not getting rid of the dog. So anyway, I think laughing just, it feels better too, right? I mean, you know, in the middle of when people are tense and someone cracks a joke, it always like lightens the mood anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So I try to, like, sometimes in meetings, I try to crack a little joke. Sometimes it goes right over people's heads. I say things that people don't even know what I'm talking about.
I'm always there with you though.
Right there with me. Okay, cool.
You like my new middle part today? It's new.
Jackie, do you like my middle part?
I do.
Where is the part? I don't know if there's a middle.
No, I see it.
Or a side. It doesn't matter. All right. Next question.
What are some chaotic everyday moments, parenting schedules, miscommunication that have become funny memories later? Ooh. moments that have become funny later.
I mean, Maddie might kill me or Mason. Maybe I won't even say who it was. But when they were kids, when they were well, not just kids, when they were babies, like infants, and they had like major blowouts in their diapers. Like, see, like looking back, it's so funny. And in the moment, I'm just like, oh my God. Like it's in my fingernails.
Oh
And
my God.
it was so gross.
Too many, come here,
Um,
Gucci. It's too
but
many details.
but like little funny moments like that. Or why is it always poop? But
I
when
think
the
you're done
dog
here. I think you're done here. I
the
don't
dog, when the dog, so remember when the dog pooped and I stood up out of bed and I stepped right in it? I was so mad. I was so pissed. And now, like, I can't stop laughing. Okay. I'm going to stop talking because all I can talk about is poop
Okay, poop
stories.
is funny to guys. It's not funny to me personally, but
Okay. Well, those two things were funny.
yeah, I mean, or how about like when we were going up that mountain in Oregon or that like hill or whatever it was. We were all freaking out because we were, I think, skidding off the side of the
We were,
road.
we were sliding.
And Maddie's freaking out and we're yelling at her and Mason turns to her and says, Maddie, want a snack?
Yeah, that was good.
It was not funny in the
That
moment,
was
but it
good.
was
Yeah. Was that the same trip that, yeah, but we went to the Grand Canyon?
no.
No, not the same trip.
No, that was the trip we went to the Rogue River. That was fun.
Oh, that was a good time. Yeah, I mean, like everyday moments, just silly things, lately with the dog or the cat, there'll be some kind of issue with the dog or cat. And it's like in the moment, like, especially if we're getting ready to like leave the house and we've had to chase after one of them. Um, and then like, later you just tell the story and you laugh about it. So
Nothing is funnier than when you are extraordinarily frustrated at one of the animals. Nothing. Nothing.
what do you mean?
Like when you,
Recent?
yes, when you
Like
stepped
what?
in, when the one time you stepped in her poop
Yeah.
was the funniest thing I've ever had to mask with my face
I
because
don't
I
think it
wanted
was
you to
funny.
think,
I didn't think it was funny then for sure.
I know,
It's funny now.
but you get really mad and it's very funny.
How about when this is way back, Chester, our Basset Hound, my favorite dog that I've ever had. This dog would, if he got out the door and he would just run. He would just run. He would just bolt, right? So if he got out the door, and then I'd have to chase him because he wouldn't come back. And I can remember times where I was like barefoot or I was like in my pajamas or something, and I'm like running after this dog down the street. Our neighbors had to think that I was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and you would go left and he would go left and then he would bolt to the right and you could never keep up with him. And he didn't listen.
Yeah. Or the last house. We there was a mouse. The kids have video of this. Don't post the video.
It's not
Uh,
a mouse, it was a lizard got in.
A lizard?
Yes.
Okay, well, we've had a mouse and we've had a lizard, and I'm trying to like, use the broom to kind of get it into the dustpan and take it outside, and then uh I almost had it, and then it like slithered its way all the way under the refrigerator, and I was like, I had like been working on it for 10 minutes, and I was so mad. I just remember being so mad. But now, like, if I watch the video back, it's so funny.
It was funny in the moment, just so you know. When I was standing on the couch arm in fear of it coming near me, it was funny then too.
It would be terrible if Maddie or Mason were on this video right now, or if they chimed in, because they would have so many times when I was super mad, super upset, frustrated, and they were just laughing.
So what I'm hearing is you are the emotional one of the two of us.
Yeah. Well, we still talk about your bears.
Oh my God.
Oh, no?
Because I saw bears when I was
Hallucinating?
dying.
You weren't. Oh, yeah. That was bad.
That was bad. Yeah, and what was that medicine? I don't know, but I won't take it again.
We're never taking that medicine again.
It was in the
That's
hospital.
good.
I wasn't just leisurely taking drugs.
These weren't recreational drugs.
No.
No, they were in the hospital, and Jackie turns to me and she's like, "Did you see the bear that just ran by? What? Did you see the little dwarfs?"
Yeah.
Nope.
See, Tracy heard that you're the emotional one of the two.
Didn't see any of those things. All right. How do you intentionally keep fun and playfulness alive when responsibilities start to pile up?
Well, I'm fun.
You're fun. Fun.
Well, I mean, I try to lighten the mood when things get stressful because they tend to get a little harder on you, I think. And I try to lighten the mood or pick up the slack in other ways. Like it's maybe not always you're waking her up. It may not always be funny, but like I at least look at her. Oh, why'd you
Hello.
wake me up?
The kids used to call me the fun sucker
Yes. I
because
what do they call it? What is one of them calls you on their phone?
poop inspector.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's all about the poop. Um, yeah, I mean, keeping things fun and playful. Like, I mean, I think about this all the time. Like when I'm teaching class, like trying to keep things fun and playful because if you take it so serious, then it's just like kind of overwhelming, and that's just like life. So if you take life too serious and everything is frustrating you and everything is like so urgent, you're not really enjoying
Right.
anything. So keeping it fun and playful makes it more enjoyable, and also memorable because like every funny thing. What's wrong with this dog?
She's tired.
Um, the things that are funny and memorable are when we kept things light, where we made light of something. Is like when something went wrong, instead of like the outburst, it was the laughter that came with it. So I think that's what when responsibilities are so overwhelming, sometimes you just
There's
gotta.
always a moment of lightheartedness in every stressful moment. There's always something you can see. I mean, that's just a life skill too, right? To be able to see the positive or the rainbow after the storm.
Here you go. Good
Look at that.
metaphors. You got some metaphors going.
I'm here for you.
All right.
All right. What's the difference between laughter that brings you closer and jokes that can create distance? Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Like I don't like being called a what is that gorilla term that Maddie always uses?
what?
Big back.
Oh yeah, big back.
Yeah.
Huh?
So like
That's a new term that I didn't really understand or know, but anyway.
no, but that's like funny. Like she's not like calling me fat. She's like, okay, like when you're joking, but like I mean you can call someone like okay, chunky, like funny, but like don't ever call someone fat because that's just mean.
Not fat, I'm husky.
Husky. I'm a little husky.
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a difference between kind of joking around and hurting someone's feelings. Sometimes it like crosses over because you think that you're trying to keep it light and be funny and just kind of joke around, and then all of a sudden feelings are hurt. I know that I have done that. Uh, I've done that before,
But
and
that's
and,
just
and then felt bad.
knowing your limits with that individual person too, right? Like read the room, everyone says. So
Well, and there's always like I don't want to say it's always the guy, but there's always some guy that like has to, um, make some comment that he thinks is really, really funny, but like it was insulting, and there's a ton of different things.
oh my God.
Like people, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I just think that I just don't like it. But like when people call me boss or chief or big man, like and I think that people try to be funny when they say things like that and try to make it light to kind of chum up to you. And I wouldn't say that it's necessarily hurtful. I would just say that I mean, if anything else, to me, just more annoying, but maybe just not even appropriate. I don't know. What do you
Well,
think?
I personally enjoy it when I hear a man call you chief because I know you hate it and you never react. You're always very, very gracious because like you said, it's not said from a place of, disdain or condescension, but I think it's more being chummy than anything else. But I know it grates your nerves, and I just like, that's right, big man.
It
That's
really,
right.
it really does. It really
So that's my
does.
favorite. That's often when I will walk away from that conversation and leave you with that gentleman, whomever he is.
Do you know how often? Do you know how often this happens to me? Walk in a room and Jackie will be talking with someone, and I will do the nice thing of walking up and trying to help kind of relieve that conversation a little bit, or just kind of. And then she goes, "Okay,
Never.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink, or I'm gonna go." I'll, and I just get left there, and then I'm looking across the room, going, can you help me out here a little bit and
That's
pull
my
me away?
favorite.
Does this happen to you guys? I'm sure this has happened to you like many times. It's always, some, major event or, any of those social settings. Super awkward, uncomfortable.
We do have the Boys and Girls Club Gala coming up, and I can think of several situations where I'm going to be having so much fun.
Please, 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 please don't do that again. But yeah, we were talking about humor versus hurt and the difference between laughter that brings us closer and jokes that can create distance. I mean, like, obviously things that I know that you're sensitive to, like I we've been together so long that I kind of know how far I could push it. But again, like I've crossed the line a couple times to where I was like kind of, poking the bear a little bit too much, and then all of a sudden you have hurt feelings over it, and then I'm feeling bad about that.
And there were times during like certain times of your month you can be more sensitive than others, and like
Me or you?
me. And I know that you said things like, "Well, I just said the same thing to you last week and you didn't even blink. I'm sorry." Like, but it would upset me. It just depends.
Yeah, thank God I don't have to worry about that
You're
one.
really walking on eggshells.
Yes, sometimes.
Poor guy.
All right, we're on number 5.
We are. So how has last have
Let's try that again.
Eh.
Take 2.
How has learning to laugh together helped your marriage survive stressful seasons and stay strong? Oh, wait, there's so much alliteration in that. Survive stressful seasons and stay strong.
Say it 5 times fast.
I can't. A lot of people wouldn't even be able to say that. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, laughing. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stressful times. We've survived a ton of, and I don't know that it's always like laughter, like haha, tell jokes, but like you said earlier, like thinking something positive, saying something positive, looking, uh, you know, looking at it at a different light.
I remember
Because
yeah.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
remember driving through that crazy desert between Utah and Idaho a couple years, or no, I'm sorry, between Utah and Nevada a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And having to drive your new huge truck that I'd never driven on that long stretch of highway, like 90 miles an hour to get you to a hospital when there was, remember, like no first responders could come, no second response. So we ended up rushing you to the hospital. And I remember trying to like play it cool and not be stressy and like
Mm-hmm.
be lighthearted with you and joke about punching the needle into the EpiPen into your leg. And I was like, I don't, but I was trying to be sensitive and not dismissive of how important it was, but try to keep it light so you weren't dwelling on how miserable you felt. That's a really hard thing to do. And I think that's person specific, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to know your subject that you're talking to, because you can't just make things lighthearted, like I said, without being dismissive
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Well, I think so. If we're talking about that, like, when you were in the hospital, there was times where, uh, obviously it was a stressful situation, and it was, here's Kitty. Um, we had a lot going on. You were facing a lot. You were thinking about a lot. There were a lot of times where, you would get emotional about it, and whether we put something on TV to like kind of take our minds off of it, or I would tell you a story, or I would say something just to get a little bit of a smile or a little bit of a laugh. And it just kind of like, again, it just lightened it a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't dismiss it. It didn't make it necessarily go away. But yeah, I think that there's lots of times that we've done that for each other. And because we know each other so well, we know how far we can go with it or when would be the appropriate time. I mean, there's definitely sometimes that it would not have been appropriate to make a joke, although I've been known to make a joke at the most inopportune times before.
We've all done that.
I think I may have even made some jokes when you were getting ready to give birth.
I just remember that as a joyous experience, bringing a young offspring into the world.
Yeah, you want to talk about like, wow. I thought your head was gonna spin around.
It might still.
It could.
In menopause, it might.
So
we should have a whole talk about menopause. Who's experiencing menopause? And I'm talking about you men, not you women.
I'm experiencing it every day. What else I was just thinking? Like, I mean, just I'm looking at this dog and I get so mad at this dog sometimes. I get so mad. And all you do is you go, but you love her. And it's like not a joke, but like, how am I going to say no to that? I love this dog. Like,
You
we sleep with this dog now. The
love
dog has officially left the crate. The dog is,
officially, yeah.
I mean,
You
how
love
many nights
her.
has this dog been in her bed now instead of her crate? Uh,
Just two. She's fine.
but
She'll go
like,
back.
but when I get super tense and super mad, even the kids will do it. The kids do it all the time, especially when they'll play a video. Like if I'm like I'm really upset or really tense or really, they're like, remember this? Like, and they'll play this memory from 2 years ago, and it'll be me doing what I was doing right at the moment. And they go, "Do you remember that?" And they just start laughing.
They have so many funny videos of you, and Mason's very good at like
Why is it all
editing
videos
them.
of? Why is it videos of me?
Because you're
Then I'm,
very reactive sometimes, and they think it's hilarious. Like you'll be so mad about something, and they just laugh.
ha 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 ha. Ha. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right. Well, that was our theme for the day. Yeah,
We do a
laughing,
good job
laughing through the
because we're
chaos. There's plenty
friends
of
too,
chaos.
and we do a good job of that. Plenty of chaos.
I mean, obviously, if you've been watching these videos, we poke fun at each other like the whole time, and we have fun doing it, even though you get mad at me. But
I don't get mad at you.
yes, you do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So what do you guys want to hear about next? Next time, next week may not be on Wednesday, so we'll figure out. What do you mean? I have a doctor's appointment.
Yay.
Yay. So maybe Tuesday, maybe Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. But what do you guys want to hear about? Those of you that are watching, we got some faithful listeners. I know Tracy's listening. So give us a topic. Otherwise, we're going to come up with something, I don't know, based on just what's going on. Jackie just wants to keep talking about what are some things that are going on. I think we should talk about like choosing the right pet for your home, dealing with pets. Like right now, it's all about the pets. It's all about the cat and the dog. So
And the great couch protector that we have.
that's it. Yep. That was a good move. Good call.
Anyway,
All right.
we have
Well,
much to do today.
that's it. We're off on our day. Thank you guys for watching. Share, like, share, and comment. That's what we say. I say the topic is a podcast in Florida.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are we going to visit Florida? Is that
Miss Tracy would love us to go visit Florida.
Florida? You know,
It won't be Miami because we know how I feel about Miami.
see you in Miami. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe we could talk more about vacationing, where we vacationed, and some of the fun and exciting adventures that we've had. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, that's it. Kiss my dog. Give me a kiss, dog.
She's sleeping.
Mwah.
Oh,
Kiss. Mwah.
have a great day.
All right.
Earth Day.
Peace. Happy Earth Day. See you. Bye.